Okay, okay, seventh grade, we are back. We are good. This is part 2 of the lesson that you have starting on Monday, May 11th. I'm on clue number 5, so this is the last clue that you're going to have. So what we're going to do is, and you're going to make sure to read the directions on all of them, okay? On this one, I need to put decimals in order, and the decimals are at the bottom of the page, these here. I'm going to drag and drop in order, in ascending order. Ascending means least to greatest, and they even explain it here from the smallest decimal to the largest decimal. So we're going to plug those into the empty boxes to create sentences, or a sentence, I should say. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down here. I'm looking for the decimal with the least amount of value. Now remember, the more you go to the right of the decimal, the smaller the number gets. So all of my numbers are either in the tenths place or in the hundredths place. I don't think I have any thousands. No, it doesn't look like it. So I know all the numbers that are in the tenths place they're going to be larger than the numbers that are in the hundredths place. So I want to focus on numbers that have 2 digits to the right of the decimal first. Remember, we're going smallest to largest. So I'm going to look at all my numbers that have hundredths or 2 decimal place values to the right of the decimal. And just by looking at this, I can tell that this one here, S, is going to be my smallest decimal because I have 0 in the tenths place and 1 in the hundredths place. So this is going to be my smallest decimal. So I'm going to click on that one. And this is tricky. Pay real close attention as to how you're going to drag it. You're not going to drag the whole box. What you're going to do is see this cross that comes up. If you could please place it on like this light blue line here or this light blue line here, and that's going to help us drag it. If you do the whole box, it's not going to work. You've got to put it right on that line, and notice, see how I'm dragging it up and placing it here because I want the smallest one, okay? Sometimes your numbers are going to get stuck and you may not be able to drag it exactly where you want it. Like sometimes if your page doesn't go up, you may have to put it somewhere else. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, let me undo that. You may have to drag it slowly up, and let me explain that. The next decimal, and notice it's gone, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. The next decimal I have to look at also needs to have 2 digits to the right of the decimal, and I'm looking for the next smallest one. So I probably want something with a 0 in the tenths place and then a number in the hundredths place. So let me see. What number could it be? Probably this one. I have a 0 in the tenths place and a 3 in the hundredths place. So again, click, and I'm going to drag. And notice it's not letting me drag it up any higher. You can just plot it in one of the boxes and then move your page up and then do the same thing. Put your X on that light blue line and then scooch it up and plot it where you want to. Okay, this page is a little tricky. Hopefully you'll be able to do it. I'm not sure how it's going to work on an iPad, but hopefully it'll be able to work, okay? All right, and then after you do that, then you're going to have your final clue, and then you're going to go back to your page with all your suspects, and by this time you should have everybody crossed off except for one. If you don't, then there's a problem. You're going to have to go back and you made a mistake somewhere on one of your clues, okay? For your final clue, or your final page, I should say, here's your final page. What I'd like for you to do here is you're going to go ahead and put your name in here, because you're the detective, and you're going to tell me who the trickster is, okay? Also, as a side note, if you would like, as you are doing the clues, like after you do clue number 1, if you want to put a little check mark or something in here, or an X, you could put an X, whatever you want to put, showing that you did it, you can, okay? But you don't have to do this. It's just something to help you keep track of the clues that you're doing, okay? And please leave this blank, and I am going to either put yes or nope. You got to go over it again, and you will be getting credit for this, okay, for the whole packet. Please make sure you guys turn that in. Don't forget to hit submit after you finish your work, okay? So again, this is your work for Monday and Tuesday, and then it's due by Wednesday. And then on Wednesday, you're going to have another case, another mystery case. It's going to be solved similar to this, except for instead of decimals, it's going to be fractions. I have to look at that a little more carefully. I don't know if you're going to need this kind of video tutorial or if you can just go ahead and go on and do it on your own. I have to look at it a little more careful, okay? So that's your assignment. I hope you guys enjoy it. I think they're a lot of fun. It's just something kind of different. Okay, blessings to you all. Now tomorrow on Tuesday, remember, you don't have to go on and do this if you do it all on Monday, but you don't have to do it all on Monday. I'm giving you 2 days to get it done, okay? I don't want to overwhelm you with stuff. But if you finish on Monday, then you don't have any work on Tuesday. So it's up to you how you want to balance your time. Okay, hope everybody is well, and blessings, and Sacred Heart of Jesus, pray for us. All right, bye guys. Thanks.